Hi, I'm Suzanne Marias. I'm with Journeys Hypnosis, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about a technique called emotional freedom technique. It's also known as tapping. Tapping is used to help you move through an emotion that's maybe not feeling so great, something that you might want to move beyond, like anxiety, fear, stress, sleeplessness, even any kind of negative or not so positive feeling that you're feeling that you'd like to move through. This is a technique that's based on energy centers or meridians in your body, very similar to what you might experience if you were to go to acupuncture. The difference is you're tapping using your hands rather than any needles being involved. So the way this works is you just sort of feel into your body that emotion. So let's just say, for example, that you're feeling feelings of anxiety. So where are you feeling it in your body? Is your heart racing? Are you sweating? Is there tension in your body? And as you identify those emotions, I'd like for you to sort of rank them on a scale of 0 to 10. So 0 being no feeling at all to 10 being pretty intense. So where are you? Say that number out loud and remember it. And then go ahead and get comfortable. And I'm going to show you with my own hands how you move through this tapping technique. So you always start with some sort of phrase that goes something like, even though I'm feeling anxious, I unconditionally love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling anxious, I unconditionally love and accept myself. You're going to say that 2 or 3 times, and that's your setup phrase. And as you say that statement, so now you'll go ahead and begin the tapping. This is your karate chop point, and you're just going to use your fingers and start tapping here. And you're going to say, even though I'm feeling anxious, I unconditionally love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling anxious, I unconditionally love and accept myself. Okay, now I'm going to move up and I'm going to tap this point right here just above my eyebrows with my 2 fingers. And now I'm just going to identify the feeling, this feeling of anxiety, this feeling of anxiety. I'm going to move right here. These feelings are so intense. This anxiety. My heart is racing. This anxiety. And you're sticking with the feeling as you do this, really feeling those emotions or the pressure in your chest or whatever it is that you're going through. And as you're holding it, you're tapping it. So you're going to continue to just describe it. This anxiety is making me feel fearful. It's making me uncomfortable. Moving down here, right here in the little divot. This anxiety. This anxiety. Moving right here. So right where your collarbone bone comes together, you can choose one of these 2 points. And you can tap with 2 or 3 fingers. And again, just to label it, this anxiety, and continuing to imagine the feeling as if you're tapping it out. This anxiety, these feelings of anxiety. You come right here, females right on the bra line, men right under your arm, right on the side. Every time that you tap about 7 times, but you don't need to count. This anxiety, this anxiety. Then I like to come to the end point, and I like to just grab right here in my wrist and I squeeze. And I usually take a deep breath and I say the word peace. Peace. And now you've just done 1 round. And how do you feel? On a scale of 0 to 10, where are those feelings of anxiety? Have they shifted at all? Are they now going even lower? Are they a 5 or a 6? You can continue to tap through until you can get that all the way down to a more manageable level. The other thing that could happen is as you tap through, you might notice other feelings coming up. So generally, anxiety is a symptom of fear. All right, so maybe the fear suddenly popped in your mind. So now you're going to start with fear, and you're going to go through all of this all over again. So you'll start with, even though I'm feeling fear, I unconditionally love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling fear, I unconditionally love and accept myself. And now you're just going to go through all those points again. This fear, and you're holding that fear as you tap through, holding it and just really sticking with it, imagining that you are fully in that fear and allowing this tapping to help you move beyond it, to move through that feeling. Continuing to talk to yourself as you move through it. This fear, this fear. Remember right here, you can do either side. And then you'll say here. Again, remember it's about 7 taps each time, then coming to the end and saying peace with a deep breath. And now measuring that on a scale of 0 to 10, where are you? And continue to tap until you can take it lower. And maybe under fear, there's another feeling. And you keep going and you keep going. This can be a way to clear emotional responses to things, to help you move through whatever it is underneath that's causing these feelings of anxiety. So it's a great and helpful technique. I hope you'll give it a try. Thank you for watching.